Hi ladies. Alright, so I wanted to make a coffee today. I'm about to head out and get some food for our youth tonight, and hopefully if they're not napping, stop by and see my daughter and grandbabies. Maybe Elena is like 2 or 3 weeks old, not 3 I guess. Wow. So this summer we went to an air show, and there was a food trucks and a coffee truck there, and they had a blueberry coffee, which I do love blueberries, which sounded kind of weird. And then yesterday I saw a video of somebody who made a blueberry coffee, so I thought, I love blueberries, why not go ahead and try this? So what I did this morning is I took 1 cup of blueberries and maybe 1/4 or a little bit less of water, boiled those. When it was about done, I added about 2 tablespoons of allulose. I've had this bag of allulose for over a year. I don't use it very often, but it is a great sweetener. Hey Joni, that does not crystallize. So like if you wanted to make like a sweetened condensed milk, barbecue sauce, a blueberry syrup, you can use allulose and it should not crystallize, and it measures a little bit less sweeter than sugar. But I used about 2 tablespoons, and it made such a small amount. It's not the whole lot in here. So if you like blueberries and you wanted to have more, I would do 2 cups of blueberries instead of 1 cup, and I did use the wild frozen. Okay, so I've got my vanilla protein powder. I used this milk to help increase the protein, and then I used the Nescafe Gold. And since I'm kind of watching my caffeine intake, I did 1 and maybe 1/3 to 1/2 teaspoon of the coffee. You do want a good vanilla protein powder. Hey Lori, use what you like. I do like to have the flavored protein powders in my Proffies, because then I'm not having to add extra sweeteners unless I want to. And so I'm just frothing up in the bottom the protein powder and the milk. You don't have to have a frother. It just makes it a little bit easier to do. And depending on your protein powder and how it dissolves, you might be able to just use a shaker, whatever you want to use. Okay, so this is a splash everywhere. And then I've got my water with the instant Nescafe Golden Espresso something. Clean Simple Eats, Joni, is one that is approved, I think. Actually, I don't know if it's been approved by THM. I know it has been on the list to be looked at for like a year or longer. I could be wrong, but it's been on the list for a long time to be looked at. I have very sensitive stomach, I guess, and so a lot of protein powders cause bloating for me or just stomach discomfort. So a lot of some of my things I use are right on the cusp of personal choice. But Clean Simple Eats is one that I have that I believe is clean enough for THM. That is a great option. I'm looking at things like Rise and Devotion. Devotion is a great one for baking. It is actually designed to be used in smoothies and shakes and things like this, and to be baked and to give a moist product, but I'm not sure that one is approved. But Clean Simple Eats is my go-to recommendation for an on-plan one that has lots of flavor options. Clean Simple Eats has key lime pie, peach. They have seasonal, like the pumpkin spice. They have white chocolate mint. I think they have so many flavors if you really wanted to expand your protein powder flavors. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have this. We'll see if this works. I saw somebody do this and it was super cute. I'm still having difficulties with my elbow. And in my workout today, I wanted to cry, but it's stupid to cry over using 5 and 8 pounds for bicep moves. Okay, so this is just blueberries, a little water, cooked down, and allulose added. I did add some water back. Hey Bonnie, because it was too thick, and I don't want it to be I want to do more like a saucy syrup over something really thick. I have no idea how this is going to taste, y'all. So this is, again, I do so many things like this as guinea pigs. Because what will happen is I'll make this, I'll love it, and then I'll want to try something else, and then I'll never make it again. Hopefully I will, because I do love blueberries. So I'm going to try this trick, although this might not be long enough. Yeah, kind of worked. This is just totally extra. This is not needed at all. I just thought it looked really cool whenever she did it. She did it with like a caramel sauce. Obviously, this is not caramel. Let's see if I can get one up here. Kind of worked. All right. So totally extra, not necessary. Okay. So now I've got my ice. Also, Clean Simple Eats. Sorry, I'm going to go back to that. I'm not sponsored by anyone. There's no one that sponsors me. One thing I do like is if you are trying to do like the Ninja Creamies, you have such a huge variety of flavors. It can be expensive if you are buying the sample pack. So what I did to get to my $100 for free shipping is I bought a flavor. I think I bought either the vanilla or the chocolate brownie batter. Brownie batter is not my favorite. I actually gave it to a friend. The vanilla is really good. And then I bought a bunch of the little trial sample packs so I could try the flavors. That does not make $2 a serving. I try to keep it around $2 a serving for my protein powder. But it was fun to try all the different flavors. Thanks, babe. But make me lose my train of thought. So if you wanted to try some, again, the only one I have not liked was the chocolate brownie batter, and it's not that it was bad. My friend loves it. I felt it had an artificial chocolate taste to it, and I do not like that taste at all. I'm very picky about that. THM's Chocolate Optimized is excellent. It is very, very, very good. Okay, so back to my ice. It's already kind of messing up, but it's a little cute. And no, you can't, I mean, you might really make it without coffee, but it wouldn't be a Proffee, babe. All right, and now I'm gonna add, I forget which one we add first. Oh, the coffee. And then this deliciousness. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. And then I'm probably gonna add some more blueberry on top just because I love but not too much. And I made a mess and I don't have a paper towel. Okay, so here we go. I will try this. Oh, I fill it too full, so I can't put the lid on. I do make all the mistakes live. Although hopefully I don't ever have the same mistake I did that one time whenever I was doing the Freezer Friday stuff. I make giant mistakes. Okay. It was very cute, and now it's almost completely gone. I imagine the caramel is thicker, and so it probably would stick to the glass better. But it was really cute while I was making it. This is really good. I would like a blueberry protein powder with this, or my daughter has some blueberry coffee, but I've been trying to make recipes with this because everybody can get this. Not everybody has an espresso machine in their house. And the reason I do is because my daughter bought it, because I wouldn't. Okay, this is really, really, really good. I imagine when I get to the bottom, and I'll probably get too much blueberry. If you like blueberry, this is wildly, weirdly good. I would not have thought of putting anything blueberry in coffee. I don't know what you're asking, Randy. I would not have thought of putting blueberry in coffee until the air show we went to this summer, and then when I saw the video yesterday, I was like, that sounds so good. Maybe. It is, I feel like the blue, can you see, sorry, my elbow is still bothering me. So it's a really pretty color, actually. It's got some purples, some blues, and the purple at the bottom. I think the blueberry syrup is mixing in, but I did pour some. Yes, we have an espresso machine. You're such a dork. Anyway, it's really, really good. It's super simple. If you have any flavors you'd like me to try, I am willing to be a guinea pig because this was the first time I've ever done this. I wanted to get some fall flavors in, but I don't know, that blueberry one, I was captivated and I had to try it. If you have, I think that Rise has a blueberry muffin protein powder. I'm gonna go broke by protein powders, so I gotta space myself. But I think that blueberry muffin protein powder, he thinks he is, Fran. It would be excellent. If you are reading my crazy husband's things, he is colorblind, so he doesn't see like how pretty this is. Anyway, I think that this would be excellent with a blueberry protein powder. But then you wouldn't want this. I don't know. This is really good, and I will play around. But if you like blueberries and you like coffee and you like vanilla, this is delicious, and it's really high in protein. I've got at least 33 grams. I always do math though whenever I'm on camera. Got at least 33 grams, if not more. I have to go check for sure if it's 20 or 25 grams of protein. So it's a great afternoon snack. I'm going to take it with me when I go to town. That's it. I hope you're having a great, today is Wednesday. If you have any recipes that you would like to try, like this, I don't know how, I assume strawberry would taste good with coffee. That makes me a little nervous. I've never put straw, but I've never done blueberry with coffee. Anyway, I'm going to ramble. Y'all have a great day. And then if I don't go live again, I'll see everybody on Friday with the recipes. Bye.